Got him.
Oh!
Got him.
Tank.
Oh, that's a good one, dude. That's a really good one. It's really good one. Go in that soft water. Either way.
I'm coming on.
Either way. Come on. Get him out of that current. Out of the current.
That's a tank. Oh, get it.
Woo! Yeah.
We literally just rolled up to this hole. Guy packs out as soon as we walk up. Says he's got a couple, but nothing for a while. And we've already hooked 2 out of here, and they're really good size. I mean, really good size. This was on Gold Label. Oh my God, fire!
Today's episode of Pautzke Outdoors comes to you from one of the most popular places in America. We are almost at the junction of Highway 120 and 395, also known as the way to get to Tioga Pass and Yosemite National Park from the Eastern Sierra. Also along that corridor is world famous, at least for anglers, Lee Vining Creek. Why is it so famous? Well, for one reason, it has an absolute ton of public access. You're talking about miles upon miles upon miles of water that is stocked by the state of California. Get him. Oh, right underneath the tree. Right underneath the tree.
Yep. Go.
Woo!
Buddy. Come here. Oh, dude, gorgeous colors.
Oh! Got him. Got him. Got him. The net's right next to you, dude.
It's a good one, dude.
It is a good one. He's trying to use the current. He's using the current.
Woo! Check this fish out.
What a drift. What a drift.
That's a good fish. Right in the raging current again. Man, they battle in this. They really do. Kind of scary on 4-pound test.
Hey guys, look at this. We're on top of a waterfall right now. The water is so swift, but we're gonna fish these edges here. We got some trees in the water, and the water seems to kind of slack up a little bit, and there's kind of a little bit of a back eddy. We've been seeing a couple swimming around in there. We're gonna toss in, see if we can't get them.
Got him. Oh, dude.
Fast water, baby.
People driving by this one like, no way.
Starting all around.
Go, got it. Woo.
Wow.
It's banging. Check this guy out. He absolutely railed it. We're fishing like a whitewater, just pool of swirls, and it's loaded with trout. Solid fish. All right, you guys saw us catch a lot of fish today, and the primary rig that I'm using is a float fishing rig, and I'm gonna cover the whole rig from top to bottom for you. So first off, I'm using a 7'6" trout rod. This one specifically is by Lamiglass, and it's rated for 2 to 8 pound test. And you really don't need anything specific for this. Anything from 5 to 8 foot is good, but you do want a lighter action rod. And the reason being is I'm running 4-pound test fluorocarbon. So let's start covering the rig here so I can explain a little bit more about this. First off, I have a tiny, very tiny size 12 nymph hook. And these can be bought in at any tackle shop, usually found in like the fly section. People tie flies with these, but they work great for running single Pautzke eggs. And this is what we're using today. Gold Label. and we're putting one single egg on there. So super finesse, but with clear water, that's all you need. If you look up right here a little bit further, you're gonna see split shots and a swivel. And that swivel is connecting to 6-pound main line. And the reason I do that from 6-pound to 4-pound is when I get a snag, I'm not gonna lose the rest of my rig. I only lose my leader and my hook, and then I retie the bottom portion. But these split shots, basically the way this works, it all depends on the type of water that you're fishing. So let's say I'm fishing a very shallow hole. I slide this up accordingly, and then I actually put a shot pattern on for the drift. And this varies depending on the hole, the current, and everything, but that's kind of the basics of it.
Okay, you got him.
I got him! All right, we just got to this new hole. It's raging. I mean, give them a look at this. It's freaking raging. And these fish are just sitting off to the side in the slack. So right through the center, this chute is just extremely fast current. And off to the side, it's slightly slower and they're just stacked. We just pulled up, John smacked one, I smacked one, and we see at least another half dozen over there. So we're gonna get some more.
Got him. Come on. Good luck, dude. You're gonna have to get down and get this one. Dude. Holy. Woo. Fast water fishing. Woo. Got him.
All right, just drifting some eggs off the bottom. This guy came out and hammered them. It's got some really nice colors on them. Clear water, beautiful fish. We're gonna get them back.
Situated between Mono Lake and Tioga Pass, Levining Creek is a place that tourists and locals and visitors and anglers drive by all the time. And it is stocked like you wouldn't believe. I mean, the state of California does such a phenomenal job stocking this stream that it doesn't matter what week you can come, from the last Saturday in April all the way till November when the season closes, you're gonna find willing rainbow trout. Now, we're here in the spring and it's one of the most high runoff years we have seen, oh man, maybe since 1996 during the El Nino year. The water is high, it's turbulent, and what that do, it forced us to go to 3 spots on the creek today. One of them, just below the powerhouse, right at the end of the road past Big Bend Campground, you'll see just a real small section of water that is slow, it's meandering, and you can get a good drift. Then, that famous culvert just below that, about 100 yards, that's one of most people's favorite holes on the river. So when we got there this afternoon, there were a lot of people there, probably about a half dozen anglers. They told us people had been there all day. The bite got slow. We went in there today, went in there with 2 baits. You know, Jarrett talked about the gold label salmon eggs that we use. We also use the red fireballs. We caught lots of fish on both those. Then we went over, came downstream a little bit, about I would say half-mile downstream of Big Bend Campground, and we found one hole that there's a lot of turbulent water here as well. You know, we're right above a waterfall. We're able to tuck our bobbers right on the edge of that current line and catch a lot of trout. Now, all you got to do is come here, make sure you have 4-pound test or lighter, the water is gin clear, and you'll be able to catch fish just like we did. Got him.
Biggest catch of the day. Gold label.
I think that's a wild one?
Yeah.
Pure native. Dude.
Throw him back.
Pure native.